How we doing, everybody? Can you guys hear me all right? Can we hear you all right? Hello, hello, hello. Seeing no audio here. We all good? Are we good? No audio. Are we good? Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Anybody? You can hear me already. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You know what? Just go ahead and run that back so you guys can see that intro, because we all know we love the intro here. Let's just go ahead and get that again for you guys.
Cameras up, red light on. Every big shot, every close call. From the basement kings to the clubhouse pros, we break it all down after it goes. Pop darts after the throw. Run it back, let the highlights roll. From the backyard lines to the leagues, you know. We call the stats, we call the show. Pop darts after the throw. Pop darts after the throw. Pop darts after the throw.
All right, guys, we're back. We're back. I'm going to talk a little bit louder there. Hope you guys can hear me a little better. We got some microphone issues, it seems like, tonight. We'll get that worked on in the next week's episode. Hopefully you guys can all hear me okay. Can we hear me out there all right? Thumbs up in chat if you guys can hear me. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a long 2 weeks since we have seen you guys. I'm glad to be back in studio. If you guys that don't know, we were live in St. Pete at the Florida Conference, first ever Conference Series tournament. And we definitely had some exciting times out there, guys. If you guys missed it, there is live coverage on the podcast channel here on YouTube, as well as some highlight videos we got circling around out on there from the APL and everything as well. So be sure to check those out, guys. And we will make sure we guys get some more clips going out there for you. We will also be bringing you guys just the results from February 9th until February 15th. We kind of skipped over that week. Just I was under the weather, plus the conference and everything. So unfortunately, we will not have those results, but we will be bringing you guys the results for this week. And for those of you guys who don't know, we are Popdarts After the Throw, your weekly breakdown of everything happening in the world of Popdarts. We're covering the latest league and tournament results, fresh power rankings, the top plays of the week, smart strategy to sharpen your game, and a look ahead at the biggest upcoming events. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. We're going to take you guys around the league here. All right, guys, around the league. And our first league we're going to be starting off with is going to be Daly's Bar, their first Pop Darts league. It's the Monday night Pop Darts at Daly's Bar and Grill in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. They held it at 7 p.m. Central Standard Times at Daly's Bar. They ran 2 single rounds of round robin, followed by double elimination. In first place, we had Dylan D, who is undefeated on the night. In second place, we had Brandon G, who took a round 1 loss, but wins out the lower bracket, but cannot defeat Dylan in the championship game. And Steve D, who takes a tough loss in both the winners and losers final round matches, unfortunately. Great playing there, guys. We'll see you again next week. All right, guys, on to the next one. We're going to go ahead and have the Houston Pop Darts League. And for the Houston Pop Darts League, we have a first place, playing at Andy's Bar and Grill at Houston, Texas at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. They ran singles with 2 rounds of round robin with a double elimination bracket. They're also still running that $500 tower shot, if I'm still correct. So make sure you guys are at the area. You're getting in on that. Now let's get into those results. In first place, we had Terry B, who takes a tough loss against Big E in the championship game, but is able to hold him off in that second game to take down the overall win. In second place, we have Big E going 2-0 in round robin, only taking 7 points against, but loses in the winners final, is able to get the win again to make it back to that championship round, but unfortunately cannot take down Terry B in that championship game. And in third place, we have Braxton D, who takes a narrow loss to Terry in game 1 and fights back in the losers final, but cannot get that win against Big E. I know you're going to get him next time, Paxton. All right, guys, let's get on to our next league. Next league, we're going to have our Space Coast Pop Darts League. They're coming to us from the House of Ashkelon in Titusville, Florida on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They ran a doubles tournament with a double elimination bracket. In first place, we have Cole Hunter and Michaela, who only loss came in the championship round with a 21-18 first round loss in that championship round. In second place, we have Derek and Jalen, who take a loss to Cole and Michaela in the winners final. They win the losers bracket and the first game of that championship round, but cannot manage to get that second win against Michaela and Cole. And in third place, we have Seth and Connor, who take a loss 21-2 in game win, but they win out, make it to the losers final, but unfortunately cannot get that win in the losers final to make it to the championship game. Two great players, though. We know we're going to see them on that leaderboard again sometime soon, guys. Great job out there. All right, on to our next one. We're going to have Mad City Doinks out of Madison, Wisconsin, hosting our APL Virtual Tuesdays. We're gonna get Luke on the channel here soon to get him talk about more about those virtual leagues. For all you guys who cannot play at a league, you can definitely hop on this and get some experience with some more experienced players, as well as get in that competitive setting, so you guys can kind of get an idea of how the things are ran in a competitive setting. It is a little bit different format than you would normally see, but it's still a great time out there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. In first place, we have Mitchell Covington, aka Cathead Kid, who went undefeated on the night. Make sure you catch Cathead Kid on TikTok and social medias. He's putting out great challenge videos out there. Great player. Definitely going to see his name a lot up on the leaderboards. In second place, we have Matt Arnold, who took a Game 2 loss, but wins 5 in a row in the losers bracket to make it back to the championship game. Great job there, Matt. Unfortunately, could not take down Mitchell. And then in third place, we're going to have Colton Davis, a.k.a. the Prodigy, the current national champion, who takes a close loss to Mitchell in that winner's final game, but unfortunately cannot hold off a red-hot Matt in the winners-losers final to make it back to that championship game. But we know how great of a player Colton is. I mean, he's the Prodigy and the national champ for a reason, so we definitely know we're going to see his name up on those leaderboards a lot more. All right, guys, and into our next one, we're going out to the Midwest again. We're going to the DFW Popdarts Club. DFW Popdarts Club, they ran a singles of 2 rounds of round robin with a single elimination bracket. They hold their inaugural season, week 2, at Drenger Axe Throwing in Bedford, Texas, on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. In first place, we have Sam, who only takes 1 loss on the night in round robin. In second place, we have Ashley, who only had 8 points scored against in round robin, and the only loss came in that championship round against Sam. When you can keep those low numbers against, man, guys, those are just some easy wins for you there. And in third place, we have Ben G. All right, congratulations, guys, you out there in DFW Popdarts. We're definitely going to see you guys some more again. We've been popping up more and more weekly, so can't wait to see more coming from you guys. Alrighty, guys, on to our next club. We're going to have Plaid and Timber Popdarts. Plaid and Timber Popdarts, their Wednesday night doinks at Plaid and Timber Axe Throwing Company in Evansville, Indiana, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. They ran doubles with 3 rounds of round robin, and then because they only had a few players, they just decided to do a best of 3 on that tournament. Alrighty, guys, and in first place we had Nick S. and Kurt S., and in second place, we had Kyle Rickenbaugh and Kevin H. And like again, guys, I said they did 3 best of 3 tournaments. Kurt and Nick took that first game. Kyle and Kevin took that second game. And in game 3, it came down to a tight one. But Kurt and Nick went ahead and slid in with that win. The scores for those games were respectively 21-12, 21-17. And like I said, a close win on that game 3 of 21-20, going to Kurt and Nick. Great playing out there, fellas. All right, guys, now we're getting back up to the Northeast in our main Pop Darts gang. They're playing out of Farmington, Maine. They had their Cupid's Bullseye Bash. They did a singles with double elimination In first place, we have the one, the only Zach C, aka Trick Shot Zach, going undefeated on the day. In second place, we had Braylon with a Game 3 loss, wins the loser's bracket to make it back to the championship game, but cannot take down Zach, who is red hot coming off of that fourth place finish in our conference this past weekend. And in third place, we have Jason, who took a tough loss of 21-20 in the winner's final and cannot win that loser's final to make it back to that championship game. Alrighty, guys. Next up, we have a new name on the list here. Shout out the Belgian Brewer Popdarts Club. These guys reached out to me on Facebook. We definitely want to give them a shout out. They're UK's first and currently only Popdarts Club playing in England on Thursday, 7 p.m. GMT. Reach out to them at BB Pop Darts Club on Facebook. They're looking for more of you guys to come join them over there across the pond. Get in some action over there. We love to see the international gameplay growing. We love to see that. We want to just not have a national champion, but an international world champion with actual other countries coming to us from across the world, not us just claiming to be a world champion. So we love to see that, guys. Let's go ahead and get into these results for these guys, all right? In first place, they ran singles this week with 4 rounds of round robin with that double elimination bracket. In first place, we had Anthony B, who takes a tough loss in the championship game of 21-7, but bounces back to win that second game and take home victory in their first ever club league that they have. And in second place, we have Stewart, who took a game 2 loss, wins out that loser's bracket and the first game of the championship round, but cannot win the second game to take it all from Anthony. And in third place, we have Scott Robinson, who took a first round loss, makes it all the way back to the loser's final, but cannot get that win to make it into the championship round. Congratulations, guys. Cannot wait to see what you guys are doing over there across the pond. Make sure we get those videos sent over so we can get you guys in those highlight reels too. And once again, guys, we love to see that international gameplay kind of grow in the sport across the pond over there. All right, guys, into our next league. We're going to have Peepaw's Poppers coming to us. Peepaw's Poppers, they're playing their official APL Thursday night league at Peepaw's Garage and Craft Brewery in Pinellas Park, Florida on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They run singles. They had 3 rounds of round robin with that double elimination bracket. In first place, we have Nigel, who was undefeated in the bracket with a dominating 21-4 win in that final championship game. In second place, we have Slayer, who has a close Game 2 loss of 21-18 to Dan, but wins the rematch in the loser's bracket of 21-8 in order to make it back to that final championship game against Nigel. And in third place, we have Dan H., who takes a tough loss in the winner's final, 21-5, and another tough loss again, unfortunately, in that loser's final, 21-8. We all just know that's going to be fuel for the fire. We're going to see him coming back fighting even stronger next week, guys. Definitely keep a name out for that name. All right, guys, and now we're going to be getting into the Eastern Iowa Pop Darts Club. They're going to be running 2 this week. They had a singles and doubles. We'll be covering both of those for you. We'll get into these singles first. All right, for singles, they were playing in Mount Vernon, Iowa on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. It was their Valentine's Classic singles, 3 rounds of round robin, double elimination bracket. In first place, we have Rowan, who loses a close game 1, 21-17, who then wins 5 straight games to make it to the championship game where he defeats Blake twice, 21-15 and then 21-6 to secure the overall victory on the day. Congratulations. That's a lot of games played. That's a hard-fought win. That's a huge win, Rowan. Congratulations, sir. In second place, we have Blake C. We all know him as Cathead Dad. Only 4 points scored against in round robin. Was undefeated until that first game of the championship game and cannot hold off a red-hot Rowan, who was definitely determined to get that win. Congratulations on that second place, Blake. Definitely seeing that name constantly on that record board. And in third place, we have Mitchell C., a.k.a. Cathead Kid, takes a loss in the winner's final and cannot manage to get back on track against Rowan because, like I said, he was just determined to get that win, just knocking everybody out in his way. Big games out there, guys, and congratulations to those guys. Alrighty, and then now we're going to go ahead and hop right into the doubles. They had a league night doubles with set teams. It looks like they used the seeding from the first singles tournament in order to do the teams for the doubles. And in first place, we're going to have a red hot Rowan and Matthew teamed up undefeated. Only 3 games held. They had only 3 games that they held their opponents to 8 points or less. The one other game that they played, I believe they may have had 15 or so points, but 3 games with 8 points or less. Like I said, guys, if you can hold your opponents to single digits, those are easy victories for you, just cruising through. Congratulations on that dominating win there, guys. In second place, we have Mitchell and Asher, who take a loss in the winners final and win the losers final, but cannot get that rematch win against Rowan and Matthew. Definitely going to get them next time. And in third place, we have Blake and Dan, who took a tough game 1 loss to Rowan and Matthew of 21-6. They get all the way back to the losers final, but cannot get past Mitchell and Asher to try and get that rematch against Rowan and Matthew in the championship round. All right, guys, and now what you are all here for, the results of our inaugural APL Conference Series Tournament number 1 held in Florida. And we're going to get those results to you right now, guys. It was held at Peepaw's Garage and Craft Brewery in Pinellas Park, Florida, Sunday, the 15th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. First place was taking home a cool, hard $1,000 cash prize. It was huge. You guys didn't want to miss it out. Live coverage of that again, so you guys don't want to miss any of that. We had the single 3 rounds of round robin into a double elimination bracket. I'm sorry, it was 5 rounds of round robin into a double elimination bracket. In first place, we have Cole Hunter, your number 1 ranked player in the world, who is undefeated on the day, won 10 straight games, including the winner's final game, where Luke hit a T-knobber against him in that winner's final, and he still manages to take that win and take him to the championship round, where he then wins it all. In second place, we have a long distance Luke coming in undefeated in round robin, does not take his first loss until that close loss against Cole after that T-number with a 21-19 in that winner's bracket final. He then takes down DJ in their rematch in the loser's bracket final to make it back to the championship round for the rematch against Cole, where he unfortunately takes a devastating loss of 21-4. But we all know Luke. We all know what he can do, and we're all going to see him bounce back hard and be coming back with some vengeance. Congratulations on that second place, Luke. And in third place, we all know him. We all love him. It's DJ, undefeated in round robin, only 23 points scored against in round robin, which was the lowest of the tournament. He took a loss to send him to the loser's bracket, but he cannot manage to make back to the championship round in the loser's final. It was definitely a tough matchup there. All right, guys, let me get that next slide for you so you guys can see that lower bracket and how it played out. There was a lot of players here, so there's a lot of graphs to see there. And then that's how that round robin went for those singles. And now we're going to be getting into our doubles here. This is going to be our doubles at the conference, once again held at Peepaw's on Sunday the 15th. This was starting at 5 p.m. It was set teams from the seating of the singles in that conference. In first place, we have Zach and Slayer, who went undefeated on the night. They only allowed 15 points scored against them after taking their first round loss by only winning 21-21. They did not take a loss. They almost took a loss in that first round, but after that 19 points, only 15 points total was scored against them in the remaining 3 rounds. That's a huge dominating win there, guys. In second place, we have Derek and Chara, who take a Game 2 loss and then continue to win out the loser's bracket, including a rematch in the loser's bracket final to Zoe and Nigel, who sent them to the lower bracket, but they cannot take down Zach and Slayer in that championship game. And in third place, we have Zoe and Nigel, who take a tough loss to Zach and Slayer of 21-0 and unfortunately cannot bounce back in their rematch against Derek and Chara in that lower bracket finale. Once again, guys, great Pop Darts being played out there. We love to see everything that's being going on around the league and everything that's going on around the world now with our international fans and everything. So once again, guys, congratulations, and can't wait to see more leagues popping up around the league. All right, guys. Next up, we're getting into our next segment. I know everybody loves it. And we're getting into our top pops of the week. All right, these are your top pops of the week, the throws that make us rewind, replay, and yell, no way. All right, guys, we're going to get into our first highlight. Our first highlight is coming to us. It's going to be in the championship game of the conference finals with Luke and Cole. Let's go ahead and hop right into that first highlight. All right, guys, that's coming to us from the APL's official page there. That was Luke and Cole. Like I said, in that final game of the championship, Luke hit that wiggle knobber to try and stay in it with Cole, but unfortunately, he just had too much of a lead on him where that did not really make any difference except for us to see some more pop darts being thrown there, which we all love to see. All right, guys, now we're going to get our second pop of the week. It is coming to Ryan from Space Coast. First for all of us. I don't think any of us have ever seen this. I don't know if we'll ever see this again. In the end here, you'll hear Gary give it kind of a name and everything, but I'm just going to let the clip speak for itself, guys. This is a crazy one here.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
What is that?
That was recorded.
That's a fly plus double.
That's
a Wisconsin 2.5.
That's right. You guys saw that there. He barely misses that tower. Then he has a second double doing bounce up, land, not a stuck wiggle knobber, just leaning. That's right, leaning on the tower and that other dart. Gary calls that a Wisconsin 2.5 pointer because, you know, the commish loves those Wisconsin leaners out there. So we're not sure what to call that one, but other than incredible. That's all we can really call that one. It was absolutely incredible. Yeah, guys, if you wouldn't have been there, you wouldn't have believed it. You would have thought it's AI, but I can say there was enough people there that it was legitimate. And like I said, a once in a lifetime shot. I'm glad we got it on film. Congratulations, Ryan. Huge shot out there, man. That was really cool to see. All right, guys, now we're getting to our top pop of the week. It's been floating around the internet, right, a little bit. Some of you guys may have seen it. It's been seen by over 25,000 people around the world so far. It has not had an official release. So we're making an official release right now. I'm not going to say anything. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're going to know. All I got to say is we may have to watch it twice because it's that great, guys. Here we go. Our number one top pop of the week. Right now, number one contender for top pop of the year. Here it is, brought to you from your number one player in the world, Cole Hunter, out of Space Coast. Let's see it.
And he hits off target marker. Zach with the recall. Oh, man, I can't even talk here. Wow. Oh! No way! Let's go, baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Hold on.
That's right, guys. Cole Hunter, the first ever triple knobber in competition on video that we are aware of. It is crazy. No, it did not happen between February 9th and 15th, but I mean, we got to shout it out. It does. The top pops necessarily don't have to come from that week. It's just the top pops of the week in general. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And honestly, guys, I want to just go ahead and watch that again. And I want to test some audio here with you guys really quick. We're going to go ahead and watch this again. Let me know if you guys can still hear this. Give me some thumbs up if you guys can still hear this.
And he hits off target marker. Zach with the recall. Oh, man, I can't even talk here. Wow. Oh! No way! Let's go, baby!
I just want to make sure
Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Hold on.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Glad we could get that in because I know sometimes it echoes. So now we know we got that fixed for you guys. So those are your top pops of the week, guys. Incredible, incredible shots. Luke hitting that wiggle knobber to stay in it. Ryan with that incredible, I don't even know what to call it, leaning shot. And then, of course, Cole with the first ever 20-pointer in the club. Congratulations to him. I don't like normally doing this, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of a shout out. I am now the third member of the 15-point club. Unfortunately, was not caught on film. My vocals were definitely caught on live stream if you guys heard it, but I did hit my 15-point club in conference. So I just wanted to give that a little shout out. We do have 3 people: DJ number 1, Cathead Dad Blake Covington number 2, myself number 3. Also, shout out Mitchell. Unfortunately, he's in the 15-ish club. We heard I'm gonna let him tell his story. I don't want to take away any of his stuff, but definitely keep an eye out for him on social medias on that Cathead Kid, because he is in the 15-ish club, and that's definitely a heartbreaking one, man. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into our next section. It's gonna be our power rankings, guys. We're gonna see who's climbing, who's falling, and who's holding the top spots. Again, guys, these are my own power rankings. It's done on a metrics of what your SPR is, what your win percentage is, and what your win score is from Scoreholio, minus those additional points you get from the membership tiers you can add on. We are in the works of kind of working on a potentially new ranking system that'll kind of tweak in and add some other stuff that is in the works, but it's very proprietary. I am NDA'd out of my mind. I shouldn't even be talking about it right now, but I want to just keep you guys in the loop. That's all I can say. I know you guys want me to say more. Unfortunately, that's all I can say. So there is something in the works. We will get that to you guys ASAP, but now let's get into those power rankings. Let's see who's falling, who's holding the top spots, and who's climbing the ranks. All right, guys. Third place here. Not a new name on the board, but definitely a new face on these power rankings. In third place, we have the one, the only LDL, Luke Stutzman, who finished 6th overall in those adjusted season points. We have 1,855 adjusted season points. He's finished 8th overall, ranked in win percentage with a 72.2%, and he is ranked 6th overall in SPR with a 57.85. All right, guys, number 2 on our list. Not a new name, but a new face in this picture. We love to see it. Zach Conlog jumping to number 2. Finished 5th overall in adjusted season points with 2,040. Finished 1st overall in win percentage with 86.5. Finished 2nd overall in SPR with a big 64.78. And also your number 1 ranked player in the world per the After the Throw power rankings is still Cole Hunter, coming off a red-hot win at the conference championships. He took first place in that. He is still first ranked overall in adjusted season points with 2,960 points, 2nd overall in win percentage with 84.8%, and ranked 1st overall in SPR with 66.87. That number keeps climbing and climbing, folks. It may be not too long before we see that number get into 70, which would be absolutely insane. The first to hit 60. Can he be the first to hit 70? Check in every week, because we're going to keep tracking it. That's our new watch. We're going to be at 70 watch. Who's going to be the first to hit it? Will it be Zach? Will it be Cole? We don't know, but we are definitely going to wait and find out and see. And then again, here you go, guys. Here's that breakdown of everybody. We have about 25 people. The metrics that we have is you have to have a minimum of 25 games played, and you also have to be a paid minimum bronze member of the APL in order to have your Scoreholio stats put onto the power rankings in order for you to get ranked. I'm going to leave it up here for a few more seconds so that way you guys can screenshot it, take a look, see where you fall on that list, see where you may have jumped some, may have fallen some, maybe you stayed the same. So we definitely will see what's going on here in the weeks to come as we get more games in and more names on this list. All right, guys. now we're getting into our final portion of the show, and that is going to be our Pop Darts preview. Pop Darts preview, guys. Here, it's going to be a look ahead at the events we got coming on. If you guys have any big events coming up in the next weeks or months, and you guys want us to shout you out, please, please, please hit us up. We love, love, love giving you guys all of the attention that you want and need, so we can get you out there into the world of Pop Darts, into the Pop Darts players' eyes, because they may not know. First one we have here is going to be the Grand Prix in St. Petersburg, Florida. This is going to be from February 27th, 28th, and March 1st. That is this coming weekend, guys. We are going to be out there. We have been given permission to what will be the biggest in-person exposure for the APL to date. Some of our top players alongside some of the most recognized names in IndyCar racing as well as truck racing, because yes, for the first time ever, they're going to be racing trucks in the streets of St. Petersburg. Practice on the 27th and 28th. We are going to be set up in the vendor area, showcasing Pop Darts, how to play. We're going to be, we have permission to do collaborative content and create exhibitions that it's going to showcase the APL. We're going to engage with fans. We're going to engage with drivers. There's going to be so many great things coming out of this event. Highlights, exposure. We're going to have stuff for sale. We're going to have boards set up to play games and teach the sport. If you guys are in the St. Petersburg area this weekend and you haven't grabbed tickets for it, be sure to grab tickets for it. I'm sure there's still some available. If you're going to already have tickets and you're going to be out there, guys, make sure you come see us. We're going to be up there open to close, I believe, 6:30, 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. every night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So definitely come check us out, guys, because we are going to want to spread the words of Pop Darts to hundreds of thousands of fans over this weekend. It's going to be huge, huge, huge. All right, guys. And now for our second preview, we are going to get into a Pop Darts pre-party at the Axe Trap on March 20th at 5:30 p.m. It's hosted by the commish. This is your official invite from him through me. He gave me this information to pass along to the whole Pop Darts community. Anyone in the world, if you are in the Winter Park, Orlando, Central Florida, anywhere area near Winter Park on March 20th around 5:30 p.m., you are going, yes, it's exclusive, but you have to have the invite. So this is your exclusive invite to everyone. If you don't have this invite, you cannot make it in, but it's exclusive. To the Axe Trap, gonna want to be there, guys. The place is amazing. The food's great. Drinks are great. Atmosphere is great. I've been there personally. I've played some leagues there. It's going to be you're not going to want to miss this event. The reason why it says ESPN is inviting you and the ESPN pre-party is because we will have more information to come. There will be a competitive filming for ESPN that weekend. Like I said, more information to come. Keep an eye out for that. You're not going to want to miss it. Be there so you guys can get all that info and be a part of that. It's going to be a great, great event. Like I said, it's going to be one for the ages, guys. The commish definitely knows how to throw a party, and Pop Darts players, like I said, if you guys have any interest in potentially being a part of ESPN or anything like that with the filming and stuff, definitely want to be there. That's all I can say. More information to come. Keep an eye out for that. But with that, guys, that's going to be our final segment of the episode. So we're definitely gonna ask again of you guys to please submit your information for your previews. Please submit your videos for the top pops. Any information about leagues, anything you want to share with the community, reach out to us on Facebook, Pop Darts After the Throw. Send me a direct message, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can, answer any questions for you, get you guys the shout outs in the previews. Yeah, guys. From me to you, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope to see you this weekend in St. Petersburg. It's going to be a great time, guys. I hope if you're in the area, you can definitely make it out. If not in the area, I hope, and if you're traveling, you guys have safe travels, and I will see you guys all soon. I hope all of your darts fly true, and all of your wiggle knobber stick, T-knobber stick, and yeah, guys, I don't really know what I'm saying, but Peace out. Love all you guys. Have a great time. Again, congratulations to all the winners this weekend. Can't wait to see what we can do with the Popdarts community. You guys are great. One of the best communities to be a part of. So keep it up, guys. Yes, it will be televised.